Hello guys, Midget here, bringing you another Walking Dead video review. Today it's America, tomorrow it's the first episode of The Walking Dead Season 4. For me, basically, it's going to be next week, so, you know, that's kind of a blow. However, I'm coming here with you for the death predictions. So anyway, let's get started off. You know, Rick, in the death prediction, you know, I'm just going to straight away say he's going to survive, you know. The whole show revolves around him and how he copes with everything. You know, we knew him since episode 1 of season 1. He's the main character. I don't think they'll kill him off, you know. If they do, I'm not saying that the majority of the show will stop watching, but I think that will be the case. You know, because if Rick goes, we'll have to introduce a new character. And if they introduce a new character, the character will get loads of hate because he's not Rick, you know. It'll just be too messy. So anyway, let's go on to the next character, Carl. Carl, you know, again, he's one of these characters that I don't think will die, but you never know, you know, how in season 2, he sort of got shot, so I actually think, like, 37% of me thinks he's going to die. I don't know how, I don't know when, but he might die. Daryl, I've seen some pictures and some evidence of Daryl, you know, Daryl death. He put some zombie makeup on his Instagram. I was like, okay, this didn't lead into anything good. Then, you know, he sort of like full zombie makeup on his Instagram, and I was like, okay, this is getting creepier. And then, according to someone, his death got announced, so I was looking it up, but I couldn't find anything. So I'm not sure, you know. Daryl for me is a fan favourite, you know, not just mine. Loads of people think he's the best character. He's a badass, you know, he's cool, he's funny. What else do you want, you know? I don't know what to say about Daryl. I think he will survive, but if he doesn't, you know, then most of the people, if Daryl goes outright, you know, will stop watching the show and kind of agree that he shouldn't die, but to the people that think he's like the best character, it just stops the writers of The Walking Dead reach their full potential. Because imagine they had to kill Daryl off, and it's an amazing scene. People don't want Daryl to die, so they can't do that. So, you know, it's kind of awkward for them, you know. Herschel got bitten once. If he gets bitten again, I don't think they'll be able to save him. And assuming everyone leaves the prison, he'll be by himself. So, I'm not sure about that, you know. Let me just say, Herschel will survive. Carol, she's got loads of things to do with Daryl, you know. That she might die, actually. You know, all I know is that they kiss in season 4, because I've seen a clip of them kiss. You know, Carol steps up and he's like the man, and he steps up and kisses him. And yeah, but she could die, you know, she could try and be a badass, you know. She could be the one that kills the governor after all, but she might fail, she might die, you know. I'll just say it's a 50-50. Beth, I think this is the biggest, you know, one-sided version of everyone. You know, Beth died, but I can't say that. I know Beth will die probably, but if you think of it my way, Beth loves Rick. I can tell that because she kissed him. Here comes the new character, Zach. So, you know, you didn't see loads of character development within the whole season. Season 3, season 2. But if they kept her alive so long until now, I don't understand why they kill her off. You know, I think she's got a little use in the whole season. So, you know, I think that, but I think she will die, you know, if, as I just said, you know, they brought her all the way until season 4. I don't know why she would die, but I think she would die. Glenn, you know, this is kind of a joint topic with Maggie, you know. If Glenn dies, Maggie will have to suffer. If Maggie dies, Glenn will have to suffer. And, if anyone dies, I personally think it's Glenn, because he's the one, no, not out of everyone, just out of Maggie and Glenn, but if anyone dies out of them two, I personally think it's going to be Glenn, because he, for me, he's like my third favourite character out of the group, but think of it this way, he's getting to the point where he's just not cocky, but he's super, you know. He thinks he's a rebel in one way. He's like, I'll kill the governor, I'll step in charge, you know. I think he's just getting ahead of himself, and he will end up dying, you know. I love how he got Pastor Walker, you know. I think he's sneaky, so he might survive. But if he was to kill the governor by himself, I don't think he'd do it, you know. If Mel couldn't do it, Glenn got beat up by Mel before, I don't think he'd do it. And that leads me on to our next topic, Maggie. Maggie, I don't think will survive at all. She just, you know, well, I can't say she won't survive, because there is a chance of surviving, you know. Of course there is, but, you know, I don't think Maggie's doing such a big role. I know she's engaged to Glenn, so she might last to like the last episode or something. But if you think of it one way, she's not getting a huge load of character development. What did she do? She got almost raped by the governor. She shot some people. You know, she talks a bit. She steps in charge a bit, but not something like, you know, Rick or Daryl or someone, you know, that actually has a job in the thingy, in The Walking Dead. And Michonne, I think she will die this season. I've just got a feeling, you know, Michonne, the governor, she'll try and assassinate the governor will be ready, she'll get assassinated. I don't want to say she will die, but I think, you know, she will die. The governor, if anyone was to kill him, I think it's Daryl. You know, obviously Rick would be the most vague answer to that Rick will kill the governor because, you know, the leader against the leader. But if anyone was to kill him that I'd like, it would be Daryl, since Daryl needs revenge on the governor, you know, for killing his beloved brother. You know, although they didn't quite get along that much, I think Daryl wants to kill the governor and will kill the governor, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Tyrese. In the trailer, Tyrese saw something, and I think it's Sasha's death, like Sasha's body or something. It might have been that, or it might have not been. I personally didn't believe in it, but everyone said it was, so I was like, okay, it might be that, you know. Obviously, I can't give you a definite answer, but what I saw in the trailer is, you know, when Michonne, Daryl, Tyrese, and the other dude get out of the car, he gets like surrounded by loads of walkers, and he hits some of that, you know, golf look-like stick thingy, and they get surrounded, and I think he does die there and gets bitten at least, because who wouldn't, you know, you've got like 10 walkers surrounding you in a space, in a really compact space of like 1 by 1 meter. You know, I think he will die towards the middle of the season, first 5 episodes, or if he doesn't, then, you know, respect to him. Sasha, she is joint with Beth, I would say, in The Goner. She's not had too. Tyrese had more speaking lines, you know, had more involvement in the season than her, and I can't really see her doing anything special. You know, she could lead like the group into the Woodbury, but I don't think the governor's going to go there anymore since there's no one there. But Sasha, I think she will die, you know. I can't say how, I can't say when, but I think she'll die. And yeah, so this should be the episode, this should. But I'm just going to introduce one more last character, and that's Judith. Judith, you know, I can't really see her dying because she's not that important, you know. You don't see it every episode. She has the food, you know. Everyone risks their life for Judith, but Judith, you know, any moment she could turn, in my opinion, you know. Because in the trailer, the thing he got attacked, the whole cell block, Judith might have been there, you know. No one's seen Judith, so. And plus, one of the episodes in the whole Walking Dead is called Infected, or, you know. So Infected, you know, that could be Judith, you know, after the whole thingy. So yeah, so Judith could die. I think she'll personally survive, but there is a chance of her death. So anyway, yeah, so this was Midget. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys, you know. It didn't take that long, but please leave a like if you enjoyed, because I tried going into the most detail possible. Yeah, so again, this was Midget, and I'll see you guys next time.